Hi, this is Attila16 and this is another episode of my Choshu legendary campaign. In this case I'm fighting a naval battle against perhaps 4 fleet. I have 2 ships, but the main difference here is that my ships have the best technology of armor piercing shells, while the enemy doesn't even have armor piercing. At the same time my ships have copper plating, while the enemy may or may not have that. And yeah, it's all that kind of stuff going on right now. So I'll speed up the time because the enemies seem pretty far and there seems to be a kind of fog which is preventing me from seeing them properly. Fortunately the shadow betrayed him, which makes no sense, but it's the case in this game. I see the shadow over there, I see that there's a shadow over there, and it would really be helpful if the enemy was actually coming my way. But they don't seem in a hurry to do so. Now many of these enemy ships are actually damaged, so that's something which will favor me. But at the same time a couple of them are pretty big ship. So and my ships are actually really small, only 14 guns. And is there any other ship around? There's quite a lot of isolated ships, but there doesn't seem to be that many heavy ships. Okay, this is, I believe, the main enemy. It's a Kayumaru ship, so it's much bigger than mine, at least in terms of firepower. It's just that mine have explosive armor piercing shells, and that beat everything so far. So I'll be turning to fire on him. Very surprised that the enemy did not fire back already. I just hope there's no ships over there, because that would be really annoying to go get them. I think I'll just turn my ships to attack on that side, because the rest of the enemy fleet is over there, so I need to go over there. Now the thing is that my ships are they're just K-10 class, so they're not really exceptional. They are a good fighter, but it's really not the ideal class to fight against strong enemies. At the same time they are too, so that might compensate, and I have a good technology. While this enemy ship will likely surrender soon. I'll have to fix my own ship here. Alright, the enemy ship did surrender indeed. But now here I'm stuck at fixing my ship from catching up fire. Fortunately it doesn't seem to be spread too much. My other ship, what I'll do is either continue without my own ship, or I'll go attack the other ships over there, which I might actually do. I must not waste time because there's only 20 minutes for this battle, which is perhaps something I should correct, because naval battles sometimes can take a little longer. 20 minutes it's okay for a land battle, but they should probably put the timer, a different timer for naval battle and land battle, because it's really not the same thing. Okay, I'll soon be in range of the enemy for my ship here. Well, my other ships seem to have been fixed now, so I'll tell him to hurry up here. My ship here is firing on the enemy. I'll tell them to fast reload. Well, here I'll tell him here to overheat the engine. It will allow me to perhaps defeat this ship here faster. Seemed to be already surrendered, but I really want to sink it. And there we go. I'll turn this ship to face this one there. While this one here need to hurry up, because we don't have all day to sink 4 enemy ships. Fleet. Alright, I'm now in position. Urging my ship to hurry up. Alright. Overheating the engines. Now these don't seem to be particularly well armed. They don't fire at all on me. This is a little unexpected. But the goal here is really to make sure to sink these ships, so they won't bother me anymore. Alright, my ship here is on fire. I'll fix it. And with my other ship here, I'll go on down the other enemies. Those 2 ships have been destroyed. And even if ultimately I might lose because of the timer, what matter here is really the fact that the enemy will lose their ships and they won't come back. That's what is important there. Because really, it's really bothersome to have all those ships roaming around my ports. Okay, what's going on that ship? They are still controlling the fire. With my other ship, I'll hurry up and sink the other one there. So it's good to have 2 ships right now, because while one of them is fixing his damage from sinking one ship, the other one can still hunt down the enemy. So that's really nice. What the hell? Getting shot at or what? Oh, there's an enemy ship over there. That wasn't expected. Okay, they managed to fix all this, so I'll engage the other ship here. While here my ships are both firing on this one. That's a really good news, because I really want to sink it, and it's sunk now. Alright, turning my attention to the other one here. Actually, that was 4th fleet. 5th fleet. Like a bunch of tiny destroyer there. And there we go. And that other fleet has been sunk. And heroic victory. Now let's go back to the campaign and see what happened over there. Alright, heroic victory there. I destroyed 5 of their ships. Destroyed the 5 fleet. Oh, one of them actually managed to escape. I totally did not notice that. But I'll pursue them, I guess. And I'll do it personally, I think. And oh, it's not even worth it. Yeah, not worth it. So one less to worry about. Well, here I'll destroy this one as well. Of course he's fleeing, but he's fleeing too short, which is a great news for me, because now I'll finish him off. Auto battle this, and since my fleet was out of points anyway, I'll go to the port. Sadly I'm out of reach, but nonetheless it's okay. I'll produce more ships. Here, perhaps even with the gunboat I could be able to defeat the enemy ships. Who knows? So right now I'm really working hard on destroying all those ships, because really I'm tired to say ships all the time. Alright, so let's see over here what's happening. I'll fix the fort. There's an enemy army coming from this side. Actually, I could probably defeat that. But perhaps I should just wait for them. Not sure, not sure. The thing is that I don't know if it's worth it to fight this, or if it's not better to wait in there. I think I'll just wait in there. No. Waiting in there doesn't serve my interest right now. So I'll continue and I'll push toward Shimotsuke. And hopefully that will be an easy prey. I don't mind that these enemies capture Kozuke, because it's not like I did anything interesting in there. I'll burn this. I'll burn this. And I won't burn this apparently. Alright. So sadly I can no longer chase all these enemies around the base. So I think I have nothing else to do other than ending the turn. And once I will have chased all those small fleet around my place, I'll go make them suffer the same way they are annoying me. And it's not so much that I'll have any impact on their economy by sieging the airport, but it's just that by doing so they will stop sending me ships, because really I'm sick of it. Now the enemy is attacking me. So I'll do this battle personally. I won't show it because I don't think it's much of a bother. Well, it will be fairly easy, I think. I'll do this one as a copper plated hull, so I don't know. I'll see. But I'll see you after this battle. Alright, another victory. My shell dominated the battle. And it wasn't particularly interesting because it was foggy and we did not see a thing. Okay, what's going on here? Okay, pointless siege. Won't fight that. The black faction seem to be pulling out their troops because they know that they don't stand a chance. There are so many ships coming. It's crazy. Now the enemies seem to be using oh, that's a big army there. They seem to be using copper plating a little more than before. So that's something I need to take into consideration. At the same time, my armor piercing shells seem to be dominating the battle. And there's another sea battle, which I won't show because it's really annoying. Alright, another decisive victory and one less ship to worry about. Bring in more so I can get rid of them, please. Now the enemy has decided to attack me in the open field. And that should be interesting. Although perhaps I should simply retreat. Yeah, that's a good move. It allows me to get closer to my objective. And at the same time prevent me from having any meaningful losses. Look at this. He doesn't know what to do on my island. He's too weak to attack my island, but yet he just pillaged it pointlessly. Okay, Western Agent. Why not? No, actually, what can I do? Trading com or reduction in I'll reduce the cost of my administration. Or actually, never mind. I'll go for suppression fire. I think this will be very interesting. Ah, well, yeah, sure, why not? I'll accept an American mission, which I'll try to build it somewhere. Where is it? Okay, I'll produce another ship here. There's so many ships to sink. So I'll destroy this ship there. I'll do it personally because I don't want too much damage. Okay, one more decisive victory. This is so absurd. What a surprise, he's fleeing. So I'll go back to port and I'll fix my ship. Although it doesn't have much damage. No, that's just a gunboat. I think what I'll do is I'll merge my armies here, and next turn I'll embark into the ship which I have here, and then I'll go support my troops elsewhere. Well, here I'm fixing my ship, and all the way here I will try to attack this province successfully. I'll loot this place. I'll destroy the place as well. And I'll just continue my way toward the next town. Oh, actually I'm out of move. And what's going on around here? What? I'll arrest these guys. I don't know what it does though. But this guy actually ranked up, so I'll increase his rank a little. And I'll send my my agent in there. It will serve me in the future, hopefully. And here I'll make a tour of everything I need to fix, thanks to those annoying enemies. Alright, I'll produce this, produce this, produce this. While here I'll produce this, and I'm building one ship right now, which is good. While here I'll send this ship from my fleet here to reinforce this one. With 2 ships you're better than with 1. And I'll produce 1 more. And the goal here will be to go attack each and every single port of the enemy. Well, here I'll merge this one with this one. It's just a small gunboat, but they can actually be useful with the kind of ammo I have. Okay. Now perhaps I should take measure to attack this. I don't even have the money to create a rebellion over there. Now let's see if I can fix that. I'll try to make a revolt. Excellent. Now there's a revolt in that province, and hopefully that will be a friendly revolt. While here there's no point fixing anything. And there we go. Ending the turn. I really hope that the faction which is sending an army will actually attack the green faction. If they do, that will be very helpful to us. Well, I should say the dark green faction. Well, the black faction seem in pretty bad shape at the moment, so that's good. Now there's one fleet which bring an army which I should probably go destroy if I can intercept them. And the good news is that they're going up north. So I'll have a few ships to intercept them, and perhaps sink them without any harms done to my own alliance. And there are the rebels. I don't know if I could incite 2 rebellion. Okay, so I'll merge these 2 armies there, and I'll send them into the ship over here. And with that I plan to go land somewhere useful. Now of course here I have a ship which is light ship, but perhaps it can destroy this. Yeah, it should. So I'll go destroy this ship over there, and I won't show the battle, but I'll do it nonetheless to get rid of these. So decisive victory once again, what a surprise. And I'll go back to port here, perhaps not that one. Actually I won't go back, well I don't have much choice, so I'll fix my ship there. And while here, what will I do? I'll produce a ship in 2 turns. And here I'll send my fleet toward the enemy, which is over there. And here I'll go around and I'll attack this fleet over there, which I hope is not too powerful. It contains an army in it. Well, it seems pretty powerful, but let's hope that oh well, there's even another army there. But if I sink all the ships from that first fleet, they will lose their army, so that's good enough. So even though I might lose against the second fleet, we'll have taken care of a full enemy army, so that will be a good blow. And that will be the episode, the next episode, so check it out.